Guru Atikah, huh? Right. Aisyah Husna, Nurul Atikah, Aini Sofia. Aini Sofia. Alright.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning, Doctor. My group will also explain about what is capacity strategy.
Okay.
And my group member is Aisyah Husna, Nurul Atika binti Sharifuddin, and Aini Sofia binti Shamsuddin.
Okay.
Okay. What is capacity strategy? And operations capacity dictates its potential level of productive activity. It is
What
the
does it mean?
maximum.
What does it mean by an operation capacity strategy dictates its potential level of productive activity? See, that's why I want you to explain by your own words, because if you just explain from the books, then you don't understand what does it mean by an operations capacity strategy dictates its potential level of productive activity. Okay, never mind. Finish first.
It is the maximum level of value-added activity over a period of time that the operation can achieve under normal condition.
Okay.
The capacity strategy of an operation defines its overall scale, the number and size of different sites between which its capacity is distributed, the specific activities allocated to each site, and the location of each site. All these decisions are related. When the nature of competition shifts in some way, companies often need to reconfigure their capacity. Usually involve deciding when capacity level should change, how big each chain step should be, and how fast capacity level should change.
Usually involve deciding when capacity levels should change, how big each change step should be, and how fast capacity levels should change. Okay. Next.
Example that I get from this is an air conditioning service operation will have sites with relatively small individual capacity if we choose to have many sites located no more than 30 minutes traveling time from any customer.
Okay.
It relaxes this response time to 60 minutes. It could have fewer larger sites. Together, this decision determine the configuration of an operations capacity.
Determine.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Okay, so basically capacity strategy ni ialah the one a set of strategy apart from operations strategy kan. So kalau kita dah ada operation strategy kan. So di bawah tu kita ada one part is capacity strategy. Why do we need to know capacity strategy? Because we need to know what strength do we have, kan? Apa strength yang kita ada, apa weakness yang kita ada, kan? Capacity itu ialah apa yang kemampuan yang kita ada, setakat mana, sejauh mana, kan? You know yourself, how long can you run, kan? Kalau ada track yang apa, kalau ada fun run contohnya 10 kilometers, only you know how long you can run. You know your capacity, kan? So it is very important for organization or company to know what they have untuk compete, ataupun macam yang first group tadi ialah untuk memenuhi kehendak pasaran, kan? We want to know what the market wants. So when we know what the market wants, then we have to look at our side. What do we have? Kan, apa kapasiti yang kita ada? So contoh yang first group bagi tadi ialah kalau kita ada over demand dan kapasiti kita kurang, then kita kena paksa pekerja kita kerja overtime, kan, kerja lebih masa, macam yang berlaku dekat JNT baru-baru ni, kan, issue of banyak kerja tapi pekerja banyak sangat barang nak hantar tapi pekerja tak ramai, and then dia orang have to work very hard, kan, extra time dan sebagainya. So that would happen kalau kita tidak melihat betul-betul apakah kapasiti yang kita ada. Alright, understand?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Question 2.
The question is, how much capacity operation have?
Which group is this? Nurhanis.
Group Nazira.
You please quite sikit. I cannot hear you lah.
Group Nazira, Doctor.
Group apa? Sorry.
Group Nazira.
Nazira. Okay. Alright. Alright, you may proceed.
Proceed. Proceed tu apa?
Teruskan.
Okay. And proceed it.
And good morning to everyone. Today,
I cannot hear you clear lah. You have maybe you have to you can do something about it.
boleh dengar tak, Doktor?
Okay, nice, very clear.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. Today
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum and
Yes.
good morning to everyone. Today, I will explain about how much capacity should an operation have. So first, for your information, capacity is the maximum level.
Let me see the first slide, please.
Okay.
Nur Aisyah, Nur Hanis. Qurratu Aini. Alright, please proceed.
So first, for your information, capacity is the maximum level that can be maintained by the company to make product or service and include all things such as labor and equipment. For the question of how much capacity should operation have, first thing first, we have to find out the right level of the capacity to meet the customer demand, which is how much inventory can be stored and how expensive it costs to acquire and maintain capacity. These two things has to be concerned due to the changing demand, and it will also require time and money for the changing. Strategic planning is being used to identify and measure the overall production capacity. This planning is very important to help organization to meet the needs of the organization and ensure that operating costs in minimum possible level to make company being able to competitive and able to achieve in a long term growth plan. Um, so that's all, Doctor.
Sorry, can you go back to the third slide, please? Okay, to produce how much operating capacity there is often should be accompanied by specific questions to find out the right level of capacity to meet customer demand, how much inventory can be stored, how expensive it costs acquire and maintain capacity. So we see here that capacity strategy ni we also have to see our storage area, kan kita punya kilang kita, how big is our plant kan, is it the plant is enough to keep all the inventory if there's too much. So sometimes when company finds that they need to grow, they want to grow bigger, so they have to make sure that they have the space. They have the space to keep all the inventories, and then they have the space to grow. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Next group, please. Our class is until what time?
11:30.
Oh, okay. Right, come on, next group. Question number 2. We are still in question number 2.
Yes, Doctor.
All right, proceed.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
Uh, is my group member.
All right. Next slide. I take your name already. All right.
Okay. Next, today I will present this question to how much capacity should an operation have? The starting point in determining overall capacity level will be the demand forecast. However, actual capacity may not be the same as forecast demand. It may be modified to account for the relative certainty or uncertainty of demand. Uncertainty.
Yes,
Sorry.
certainty
Demand.
or uncertainty. Okay, proceed. Never mind.
Certainty or uncertainty.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, long-term changes in expected demand level.
Demand level.
The availability of capital needed, the ratio of fixed to variable costs, and general economies of scale. Also, a company may choose to provide more of one kind of resources. For example, The size of the physical building before demand warrant it in order to save capital costs in the long run.
Okay. Before before
Next,
I forgot, please go back to the second slide just now. To the slide just now. Okay, when you want to write something, when you want to write, you please have to you have to finish the words like demand just now. You cannot just leave that demand and then second line, second focus. See the demand. You have to complete the words. You cannot do like this. If you do like this, maybe your boss will pengsan lah tengok. Okay. Next time when you want to do slide, make it proper. Alright? You have to complete the words. Okay. Next slide.
next, there are 4 points. Capacity show an operation have first focus demand, uncertainty of future demand, next changes in demand, and last the availability of capital.
Okay.
First point, focus demand is really when a company decide to invest in
Okay,
a
okay. Look,
capacity level that is
wait. Okay, I don't want you to read. I just want you to what I say? To buat rumusan saja for each point tu. Macam forecast demand. Apa yang dia nak cerita sebenarnya. I don't want you to read all this. You can share the slide afterwards so the rest can read. But I just want you to explain very simple, in a simple words about the point.
this
Macam mana? How
actually
much capacity
order factor
an operation have? Okay. Forecast demand.
to change forecast demand which adds to change a simple demand forecast of future demand for operation goods and service impact on the size of its operation. Order factor will play a role. This
Apa tu?
factor which
Horo.
adds to change as ROLE.
Kat mana ni? Where is it? Oh, play a role. Will also play a role. Okay. Okay, next one, uncertainty of future
Yes.
demand.
Uncertainty of future demands
Hmm.
is when demand for a company, good or service can be reasonably predicted. The uncertainty inherent in reasonably
predicted.
the uncertainty inherent in all forecasts of future demand may prevent the company from investing to meet the most likely level of demand.
Okay.
The company of the operation.
Alright. It's okay. So
Okay.
other group member, can you explain what does it mean? Other group members. What's the meaning of the first sentences? Even when demand for company goods or services can be reasonably predicted, the uncertainty inherent in all forecasts of future demand may prevent the company from investing to meet the most likely the likely level of demand. Can other group member explain?
Macam ramalan.
Group member yang lain?
Doctor, explain this uncertainty of future demand, right?
Yeah.
For this uncertainty of future demands is something like we cannot predict for how many stock do we have to prepare or what. So we have uncertainty of future demand to avoid for overload the stock that we holding. Is something like this?
No, it means that when you explain, that's why I say you have to understand what you want to explain. Uncertainty of future demand. Okay, you are explaining the topic of how much capacity should an operation have, kan? How much ni untuk ada beberapa faktor yang kan, slide yang sebelum tadi kan ada 4 kan, ada forecast demand, ada uncertainty of future demand. So dalam usaha kita untuk mengetahui sejauh mana kapasiti yang kita ada, kita akan dipengaruhi oleh one of the factor is uncertainty kan. Sebab dia kata kat sini, although kita dah predict dah, kita dah ada dah kita punya forecast kan, kita dah buat dah forecast untuk 5 years, 3 years kan, tapi uncertainties tu tetap akan berlaku kan. Contohnya macam sekarang ni lah COVID-19 kan, kita tak expect pun benda tu akan berlaku, right? So kita kadang-kadang company dah beli dah stok minyak, stok dan sebagainya, tiba-tiba something happen like COVID-19. So this are the uncertainty yang company kena hadapi. So these are the faktor-faktor yang akan mempengaruhi kapasiti yang kita nak ada, kapasiti yang kita cuba sediakan. Faham tak?
Faham.
Okay. So that's the meaning. Yang you are trying to explain ialah faktor-faktor yang akan mempengaruhi keputusan sejauh mana atau sebesar mana kapasiti yang you perlu ada. Alright? Okay, next one. Next slide. So apa lagi faktor yang akan mempengaruhi? Okay, changes in demand. Okay, and then the availability of the capital. Okay, changes in demand ni adalah merupakan satu faktor yang berlaku sekarang ni lah. Kan, tiba-tiba saja demand untuk face mask bertambah kan. Face mask dah menjadi something yang sangat crucial, yang sangat wajib kan, semua orang kena ada face mask. So dia berlaku changes in demand. Previously tak ada siapa pun beli face mask kan. Doktor saja yang pakai kan, dentist saja yang pakai. Tapi sekarang ni with the changes in demand, face mask sudah menjadi sangat begitu demanding. So kita kena ada perubahan dalam kapasiti kita. Alright, and then the availability of the capital. Capital ni adalah modal kita. Kan, a business may have created a new product or service that it believe will be extremely popular in the marketplace. Alright, so kita kena make sure kita punya modal tu ada untuk support perubahan yang kita perlu buat. Kan, kadang-kadang kita macam sekarang ni bila dah ada changes, semua pekerja kena pakai face mask. So pengusaha kilang kena ada duit yang lebih lah untuk beli face mask kepada pekerja. So itu adalah faktor-faktor yang akan mempengaruhi keputusan kepada capacity changes kita tu. Alright. Is there any more slides? Alright, thank you.
Doctor.
Okay.
Last. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay. So make sure you understand what you want to explain so that when you understand, then you can explain and then your friend can understand. Alright? No. Okay, next group. Right, proceed. Okay, proceed.
Be representing
I cannot listen. I cannot hear you clearly, please.
Hello, how about
Ah,
now?
okay, now it's okay, clear.
Okay, so our question is how many separate sites we should have for an operation? Okay,
This
so
is
in the
question number
next
3.
slide,
Okay. Yeah, we still have one more group for question 2, right? I think we have 3 groups doing question number 2. Am I right?
oh yeah, okay.
Okay. Sorry. Can we finish question 2 first? Is it okay with you with your group?
Yes, sure.
All right. Thank you. Okay, please, last group for question number 2. Weh, mana bateri laptop mi ni? Kakak go and find mi punya laptop punya bateri laptop. Come on. Go and find. Ask your sister. Go ask your sister. Now. Come on. All right, please proceed.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam and my beloved friend.
Louder, please.
Okay.
It's not clear.
Hello, already clear?
All right. Clear.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam and my beloved friend. The topic I will present about the how much capacity should an operation have. That is our group's member. The strategy capacity planning is a part of technique that we can use to
Sorry.
identify.
I didn't get your group members yet. Go to the
Okay.
first slide lagi. Sorry. Dani Shahanira. Wei. All right. Okay, you may proceed.
The strategy capacity planning is a part of the technique that we can use to identify and also be able to measure overall capacity of the production. This is also to utilize for the capital intensive resource like plant, machinery and labor.
Okay.
Strategy capacity planning can ensure the organization to remain competitive and also can achieve the long term of the growth plan. Capacity planning classification we divide in 3 categories. For the first one, long term capacity. The second one, medium term capacity, and the last one, short term capacity.
All right, good.
The second point is determine the correct capacity.
Determine. Why do all you students always pronounce determine? Determine. It's determine.
Sorry, Doctor. Determine the correct capacity level for your business at any given time to satisfy customer demand. Take a great deal of assessment that careful consideration because demand fluctuates and adding capacity take time and money. Okay, this statement are about how the capacity need or when the operation management should add the capacity.
Management.
Management.
Huh. Okay, so you are still using the first slide?
No.
All right.
Next
This
slide.
one.
Our member group we present.
All right. No simple standard equation exists to tell you how much capacity you need. Okay, proceed.
Okay. No simple standard equation exists to tell you how much capacity you need right now or in the future. When exactly your operation management should add capacity. Determine the correct
Determining.
capacity. Determining the correct capacity level for your business at any given time to satisfy customer demand take a great deal of assessment and careful consideration because demand fluctuated and adding capacity take time and money.
All right.
When developing a capacity plan, start by answering this question. How variable is your customer demand? When demand is smooth, operations are pretty simple. Unfortunately, demand tend to have a great deal of variables. The more variable your demand is over time, the more capacity or inventory you need in order to cover demand during the spike. Second, how much inventory can you hold? Answering this question requires you understand the cost of holding inventory and how time spent in inventory affect product quality. If your product is tiramisu, for example, the cake's quality may deteriorate as it is in the freezer. Third, how expensive is acquiring and maintaining capacity? Getting a handle on how much your capacity costs to acquire and maintain is important because you need know how much it
How long
costs to
is
maintain.
more willing to wait for your product? Right. Did you do any slides on the previous one, the short term, the medium, and the long term? That one. Did you do a slide on that? The one that your friend just present just now?
Oh, no.
Okay, when you want to share the slide later on in the group WhatsApp, please do one more slide on that thing. The short term, the medium, and the long term. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next, Adelia.
Okay,
All
next.
right.
How long is your customer willing to wait for your product or service? You must know your customer expectation when it comes to delivery lead time or how long a customer must wait between placing the order and receiving the product. For
Okay.
service industry, this equal time spent waiting in line for service. Wait time is an important component for customer satisfaction. Last, how long does it take to expand or build new capacity? If you have to hire people or buy equipment, expanding
Hannah.
capacity may take a long time and require careful planning. On the other hand, you may able to cover small increase with overtime or temporarily increase with short run inventory build ups.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, goal of capacity planning. The ultimate goal of capacity planning is to meet the current and future level of the requirement at the minimal wastage. Okay, the three type of capacity planning based on goal or lead capacity planning, lag strategy planning, and match strategy planning. Alright, affecting capacity planning. Okay, yang this one pun nanti you buat slide baru yang goal capacity ni. Alright, goal of capacity planning ni you buat lagi satu slide, explain what is lag strategy, match strategy planning. Alright, tambah lagi satu slide. Okay, effective capacity planning is dependent upon factors like production, product line or metrics, operational structure and external structure. Kan kita tengok policy and safety regulation. Okay. So, is there any other slides? Finish. Okay, thank you. So let me see the last slide. The last slide. Let me see the last slide, please. Ayah, wait. Where is the last slide? This one. Okay. So these are the other factors affecting capacity planning. Kan? Dia kata sini effective capacity planning it depend on the factors like facility layout, kan? Design macam mana, location kilang kita kat mana, and then product line matrix production, kan? Human capital kita macam mana, job design kita, operational structure and external structure kita macam mana, polisi adakah kerajaan akan tukar polisi yang baru, kena ada a new regulation, tu semua akan mempengaruhi perubahan-perubahan dalam capacity planning kita, kan. So kita bila kita nak buat satu-satu perubahan, kan, kita nak memastikan yang perubahan kita tu berjaya, kan. Jadi kita kena tengok kapasiti apa yang kita ada. Contohnya kita akan first kali tengok kilang kita, layout kilang kita macam mana, design kilang kita macam mana. Kadang-kadang design mesin-mesin pun akan mempengaruhi production kita. Okay, production teknologi. Mesin apa yang kita ada? Adakah mesin kita dah outdated dah, kan? So benda-benda tu you kena tahu sebagai seorang pegawai operasi, operation manager nanti, kan. So you have to know all this. Bukan sahaja you jaga stok nak masuk, stok nak keluar, no. You have to know everything. The broad picture dekat kilang you kena tahu. You kena make sure pekerja you tahu proses yang terlibat. You kena tahu pekerja you mahir dalam mesin-mesin itu. You kena make sure semua benda tu. Okay, thank you. So we move to last group for today. Group number 3 tadi. Question number 3 tadi. Thank you, group 5.
Hello.
All right, hello.
Hi, I'm back. So we are question 3. So question 3 is knowing how many sites we should have for an operation. So in this, we actually have 2, which is small site on hand or having a few larger sites on hand. So to decide which site you want, it's small or large, we will determine the geographical distribution of demand and the customer required service level. So in here, we believe that small sites will be more beneficial. It's because it's more widely distributed between customer demand for a higher service and also no significant economies of sales, which means it's more cost saving if we choose small site and smaller of cost of supply.
Contohnya, contoh apa company yang you lihat apply benda ni?
Can I say alcohol company?
Okay, you may.
Like the Heineken, because in Heineken they actually have a fewer site in some different areas depending on the customer demand. Example,
Depending on customer demand. Okay. Other than that is for example like is eco shop. See, eco shop now is everywhere in the Malaysia, right? You can every state have eco shops, kan? So dia hanya produce satu main kilang yang besar and then they distribute kepada semua eco shop yang ada. So people can access to product daripada eco shop, kan? So dia boleh access lebih kepada dia boleh reach out kepada lebih besar lagi market dia, kan? Okay. Alright, next slide.
There's no more. We only have these 2.
Okay. All right. Okay, stay on this slide. Okay, the business is more likely to operate with many. Okay. The first one is this decision concerns the choice between many small sites on the one hand or fewer larger sites on the other. Your English is very, ya Allah, pening saya baca. The decisions concern the choice between many small sites on the other hand or fewer. Maybe next time you can put to structure your sentences properly. Okay, if you present like this at your company, your boss will pengsan and then finish. Okay, right.
Okay.
So make sure you write something that understandable to everyone. Okay, geographical distribution of demand and customer required service level will influence this decision. Okay, same lah. Kadang-kadang kita tengok geographical juga kan when we want to set up kita punya kilang. Adakah sesuai untuk buat di situ kan? Kalau kawasan tu asyik banjir saja takkan kita nak buat di situ. Alright. And then contohnya IKEA contohnya. Why is it IKEA opens a new outlet dekat Penang, not Kedah? Why?
Kedah's land is mostly for plantation.
Okay, good. And then what else? Other factors?
Penang people like to go for furniture shopping mall.
Oh, Kedah people also like shopping, right?
This one need to do survey. I'm not sure.
Other members, group members, can you help? Can you help GC?
Hello, Wei, Longsheng, Kokseng. Help.
Help! Group members. Population and what culture? Not quite right, but good try. Thank you. Come on, other group members. Help. Your group member maybe sleeping, right? Maybe they went to sleep already lah because you only present. You only have one slide. Okay, so because this is Penang, because there is a Penang port over there. There's a Penang port and there's also train kan? Train punya near dengan train kan? And then so they have to think because kalau dia buka kat Penang, one is the population of course, and then dia dekat center kan, maksudnya northern area is not too far lah nak access kepada Penang. And most important thing is that it is near the port, it is near train, it's near the airport, so it's easy for them to order kan untuk barang-barang sampai kepada mereka. Okay? Clear? Faham tak?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, thank you very much. So kita finish 6 group today. What's your group member's name? Your group member's name?
Got Yap Longsheng. We share screen. You can see the screen.
Alright. Wei Yi, GC, Coxin, Long Sheng. Okay, thank you. So we have question number 3, question number 4 and 5 for the next class. Okay, but I am not satisfied with your understanding for this chapter. Okay, so for group number 1 and number 5, all the groups, but for the next class, we will finish question number 4 and 5, and then we will continue with one more discussion. Okay, I want you to, the one that I put it in the UUM online. If you are the district officer, what would changes that you make to your area? Have you seen the question? Your UUM online? Have you seen the questions? Okay, good. Lo Ying has seen the question. Okay, others? Others, have you seen the questions? Alright, good. So, groups yang dah habis present today will discuss that question and present it on Thursday. Discuss on Thursday. Okay, yang group yang tak habis ni, you proceed finish dulu and then you will present on the next class. Understand? Because I want you to really understand about what what the textbook is want to tell you, what to tell you. Okay, sometimes when you read the textbook you cannot understand, so I want you to really be part of the understanding. I want you are able to explain in your own words. Okay, so next class we finish question number 4 and number 5, and then we proceed with the question that I stated in the UUM online. So group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5 can prepare. All right. Yes, Kasin, what you want to ask? Oh, you cannot see the questions. Why some of you can see? Okay, okay, listen to me. Listen. Okay, listen to the question now. I will say. All right. Okay, if you are a DO, district officer, DO. So what are the changes that you want to make in the area that you are working now? For example, you are the DO in Kulim High Tech contohnya. Okay, so what are the changes that you want to make dekat Kulim High Tech tu? Changes ini situ kan. So what are the changes that you will do? Okay, so I want you to do it in your group, which follow the name list. So because it's easy for me to marking later on. Okay, if you choose your own group, okay, and then it will be difficult for me to find your name kan. So follow the list, the name list. Okay, and then and then you can proceed for the next question punya. Okay, faham tak? Okay tak?
Total name list too is where do we see the name list?
Tak apalah, nanti saya share dalam WhatsApp. Saya share after this class.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Right. If you are the DO, what is change? Okay, thank you, Durgayamal. Alright. Okay. So so the group yang dah present can prepare lah. Okay, and then we proceed nanti. Alright. So saya akan share sorry. Okay, aku nampak tak? Okay.
Tak nampak lagi.
Okay. Ni.
Okay, dah nampak dah.
Alright. So in that case, we stop our class lah. Alright. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm so sorry for being late. Okay. Inshallah next time I'll be more punctual. Alright. Thank you.